The deadbeat dad who died to get out of paying his child support, his story was just so unbelievable. Even superstars like Tyrese and P. Diddy called him out for it.
And you'll never believe what he's up to now. Or you know what? Maybe you will. Fox 6 investigator Megan Dwyer is here with her follow-up. Megan?
Ted, his real name is John McCroy. His rap name is Jack It Down. And he's using his 15 minutes of fame to make a name for himself and maybe try to make some cash. But if he is making money, prosecutors say it's still not going to his kids.
Jack It Down!
Meet Jack It Down.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Jack It Down, man.
He's just a regular guy from the 414 who takes selfies with wads of cash and posts his music videos on YouTube. Oh, and one other thing. He doesn't pay his child support.
Because I was ineligible to pay it. I was in the hospital. I died in a car accident.
What did he just say?
I died in a car accident.
You died in a car accident?
Yes.
Explain that.
No further questions.
Since that first interview, Jack It Down, back from the dead, has taken his self-promotion to the internet. He's become a meme, an overnight sensation after being mentioned by Tyrese and P. Diddy on social media. His soundbite
I died in a car accident.
Went viral. And every week since then, he's been trying to keep the spotlight on himself, using the hashtags I died and no further questions on Instagram, even writing songs about his fame. After all, his new mixtape is entitled Dead or Alive. Trying to prove there's no such thing as bad publicity. You were flashing wads of cash on your Facebook page and not paying for your kid. What do you have to say about that?
No questions. No further questions. Talk to my lawyer.
Jack It Down is facing 5 charges of felony failure to pay child support. Prosecutors say he's supposed to pay $100 a month to help take care of his 5-year-old daughter. According to this criminal complaint against you, you haven't paid child support in 5 years.
Right. Correct.
It's not a crime if you can't pay child support. It's a crime when you can afford to pay and you don't pay on purpose for at least 4 months. In Jack It Down's case, his little girl was born on New Year's Eve 2008. In April of 2009, he was ordered to pay $100 a month. He never did. Then, in November of 2009, he got in a bad car accident. That's supposedly when he died. A year later, though, in 2010, he was trying to buy a car. In order to get a car loan, he had to be current on his child support, so he made his first and only payment of $100. Since then, it's been 4 years, and prosecutors say he hasn't paid a dime.
Mr. McCroy has paid nothing since this case was charged.
Since July, when he told Fox 6 he died in a car accident, Jack It Down has been all over social media, showing off a new car, wearing diamond sunglasses, rocking a mink coat, and checking out the latest trends in diamond jewelry.
Look at that fat boy rolling. 29G.
The mother of his daughter isn't impressed.
I feel like if he can be out here being flashy, that he can take care of our child.
When he's not rapping about his wealth, he's throwing himself birthday parties.
Jack It Down, birthday bash.
And trying to convince people he really did die.
I really died.
Stacks and stacks of money, all this jewelry, the cars. It was just like, wow, really?
I really think that it's not that they're too stupid to realize that that is evidence. I think that they think that nobody cares.
Now he's trying to get out of paying child support altogether.
No further questions.
With the help of his lawyer, who he's paying for because he doesn't qualify for a public defender, he recently petitioned the Milwaukee County Family Court, arguing he shouldn't have to pay $100 a month. Instead, he wants to pay nothing, claiming he's been permanently disabled since his car accident. You're here in court, you're alive today, and you still haven't paid your child support. Even if you were in a bad car accident, it's been more than 5 years. When we first asked Jack It Down about how he got all of this money, he said he made it by selling mixtapes. That's confusing, though, because his mixtape is available here to download for free. And even though he doesn't want us asking,
No further questions.
there's still a lot of questions to be answered. Do you have anything you want to say to your kids? Their mothers who are raising them alone? McCroy is fighting the felony charges against him. He'll go to trial in February. He plans to argue he's been disabled since his 2009 car accident. If he loses, he faces a maximum of 7.5 years in prison.
What are the songs that you played in this piece? I heard a familiar voice, and it sounded a lot like your voice, Megan.
Yes, that is true. Mr. McCroy actually sampled a couple of bits and pieces of our first story that aired, and that song is called No Further Questions. If he does start making money, I suppose Fox 6